I kind of go back and forth on these two figurative styles. One of them is like a more realist type of feel. You know, I wouldn't say it's like realism, but it's just more of a literal translation of a black figure. And then I have, you know, this looser style that I think I prefer. You know, I think I'm much more, I don't know, something about, you know, these very like loosely rendered paintings that I prefer over the things that are, you know, a little bit more, I don't want to say realistic, because I don't feel like they're realistic, or, you know, I'm just not that type of a drafts person, you know. But they do have more of a sharpness to them, I guess, or more detail. Put it like that. That's a better way to put it. These are all from like the same series. All from the same series of, you know, this character that I came up with. But this is another character that sort of is a frequent motif in the work, which is Boogie. And he was taken from an old cartoon called Mama Scrubbed Me with a Boogie Beat, which is like an old racist cartoon where, you know, it's a lot of caricatures and things like that. So I just reclaimed the character along with the watermelon. You know, you guys seen the watermelon flag maybe on other videos and stuff like that, but I reclaimed that character as well. He's in another painting that is currently in the show over on Bed-Stuy, which you guys saw if you watched the show. If you don't, go back and watch that one, you know. That was a fun one. But yeah, I think I prefer the loose style. And that's really what's resonating with me as far as, you know, the painting goes. I've been really, you know, really gravitating to this like really loose, wet paint, you know, runny, watery style where, you know, the paint sort of does its own thing in some ways, and some ways it's controlled, some ways it's not, you know, just a little bit more expressionist, I guess, you know. But yeah, that's what we're doing right now. It's after midnight, still working. Yo, for real, I'm a for real bike rider, and these city bike people, y'all need to stop, for real. Like, y'all don't be wearing helmets. Y'all just be riding all reckless. I'm surprised it's not more city bike accidents or city bike tragedies, because y'all niggas can't ride, for real. I think people move to New York to ride on city bikes without helmets. I watched a dude make a steak on social media, and he ain't put nothing on the steak but salt. Shout out to my white people, he was white. Just running around here seasonless on a steak? No. You know, a little salt, pepper, garlic, salt. I even got this Omaha steak seasoning. I'll throw a little bit of that on there. You know what I mean? I got this 21 seasoning salute from Trader Joe's. This is fire. You need more than just salt on a steak. That's crazy. All right. I can't stand going to like a restaurant and they don't season the steak at all. Went to David's show Thursday. That's the homie. You always support the homies when they showing work. So, and the show was just, you know, really dope. David is represented by Welancora Gallery, and they are located in a brownstone. They got 2 locations, but this shows was at the brownstone space in Bed-Stuy. Great abstract work. David is like the material guy, the oil paint guy, the process guy. He's, you know, he's well established in the abstract world. Even though I'm a figurative artist, you know, I used to do abstraction, but I just felt like I related more to figurative work. But that could change. I could go back to abstract work at some point. You know, I did a painting last night, really fast. Did a drawing, did the paint, very loose, very wet paint, and I really like the results. So if you're gonna have, you know, if you're gonna be loose with the ideas and, you know, the process, then you might as well be loose with the work. You know, the work should reflect the thought behind it, you know. Hope the fam's all well, you know what I mean? Everybody, all my subscribers, you guys are the fam, so hope everybody's out there doing well. Hope you guys are creating, making things, following your passions, and all of that good stuff. If you're not, get on it tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? Matter of fact, tonight, or whenever you stop watching this video, get on it. Side dishes are necessary, but them shits is a hassle to cook. That grease popped me right on my finger. While the broccoli's cooking, I was like, I might as well make some potatoes. So just, you know, a little well-rounded meal. Potatoes ready, broccoli's ready. All right, let's see if we can warm these steaks up just a little bit. Plates have color, got greens, browns, a little bit of reds up in there, you know, very nice. Beige. You know, so about to have dinner.